ranked tier list today. Literally just doing this intro to prove to you guys that like I'm pretty decent at the game. If you look at the little rank thing right there, you know, subscribe and you see my name right there, TTV guy with a mustache. Yo, come check out the streams. We do the tier lists on stream and stuff sometimes. We also play the game. We also play the game sometimes. Okay, enjoy the tier list. The Abrams is really good, right? I want to think most frontline characters can't be above like or can't be below C, like below B tier. I think Abrams is on the higher end of frontline characters. I think the character is really strong. A lot of sustain built into the kit, right? Rift fights are really, really important, especially that first rift. So these characters that are super, super tanky and can just survive inside the rift are super huge. Especially, listen, when you're behind, the resist that the rift gives is awesome, right? But some characters use it better than other characters, and the characters that use it better than most characters are the ones with a shit ton of HP. And Abrams, listen, he has a shit ton of HP. I think he's really strong. I think, yeah, I mean, considerable S tier, but I think S tier I'm going to leave exclusively for Cancer Thanos characters that just like insta win the video game. Okay, on to Apollo. I think Apollo is pretty good. I really like the Apollo character. I think this early, like, snowbally character is really strong in the meta right now. I don't think it's good to climb with. I really think, like, you need to be playing, like, roamy, Genki characters if you want to climb, or just straight up carry characters if you want to climb. But I think Apollo is, like, a fine character, has carry potential through the early mid game, and, like, the riposte is really strong, ult's really strong. Everything about the character feels really good right now. It's just like that's about it, right? Like the character just feels good in comparison to like Abrams, where like there is a clear use case for him, right? Ult for mid boss pit, just being able to survive in Rift, right? Apollo, on the other hand, like he just roams, right? And like maybe wins. In comparison to a character that roams and almost definitely wins is Bbop, right? Hook going down to an 8-second cooldown has always been way too stupid. Like, always been way too stupid. Right? Hook going down, this hybrid gun bop, like, gun support, and then if you get strong, you run full gun, you run maybe some spirit in there too, right? Just makes the character super strong, right? I've been seeing Bebop's buying curse capacitor knockdown, like, actually just, like, cancer BS, completely unfun. Like, yeah, I mean, the character is just really good. Hook is an insane cooldown. So much sustain with uppercut, uses rift resist really well. And yeah, it's just really strong. I haven't seen much Billy, but I mean, Crayon spamming it with 70%, so like this needs to be like Giga S tier, right? If the rank 1 only eternus player in the world is using Bbop, like, or sorry, excuse me, Billy, like the character needs to be crazy, right? I think it's really just like, once again, the rift resist works really well on high HP characters. Plus, he has really good sustain built into the kit. On top of that, with the ult just being super, super strong. Ult on Billy is just like insanely strong. So yeah, for that reason, he's S tier. I don't think Calico's that good. This might be a hot take, but I don't think Calico is that good in the meta right now. I think she is definitely worse than some of the roamy Genki characters. Um, like Celeste, like Dorman, like Mo, like Lash. We'll get to those later, right? I think if you can snowball, right? The difference is, right? In comparison to those characters, if she does get ahead of the lobby, she is an issue, right? If a Lash is ahead of the lobby, oh no, I buy Spirit Resist, right? If a Calico is ahead of the lobby, you just get one shot. Like, you actually just get one shot. So it's a little bit different, but I think getting ahead of the lobby is so much harder on the character. And I have seen the gun Calico. I have seen gun Calico. It seems fine. Like, it seems fine. It's definitely playable. But I just think that she is not nearly as good as the other, like, Romy Genki characters in that slot. Now, Celeste. Okay. Celeste is somewhere in between B and A tier. I might actually order these tiers right now. I don't normally order the tiers, but I will this time around. I think she's like high B tier, low A tier. Ult is good, right? Barrier's really strong. And like, she's really good in rift fights and mid-boss fights, which is like really where the game is contingent right now. And I mean, ult max is really strong. Gun Celeste is really strong. She's very like versatile when it comes to that. She holds like supporting items pretty well. She holds slowing hex really well. She holds knockdown really well. So I mean, I just think she's okay. I just think she's okay. I definitely think she's better than Apollo. I think like just her pure amount of survival in comparison to Apollo, right? Apollo is all in, do his thing, and then okay, now what? Whereas Celeste is all in, do your thing, okay, and then do your thing again, and then do your thing again, and then do your thing again, right? I think that is what makes her like this slight tier higher than Apollo, at least right now, because in comparison, Apollo normally, like if Apollo is really strong, his all in do his thing makes it so that he just like kills somebody, right? Whereas like right now, like he really doesn't just like one shot somebody. The best Apollo players like definitely can with like cycling their cooldowns properly and stuff, but I really don't think that Apollo's that high. Dorman, yo, this character is like giga S tier. Like in my opinion, so much higher than the Billy character. Like people still don't use this character correctly. Like use your doors to rotate, use your doors to like set up a door on mid, get your team to like make a big play, right? When this character is in the game, there's so many things that you need to worry about in comparison to when the character is not in the game. Like there's just so many things that you need to worry about. Like he's strong, like besides that, but I think just fundamentally having to change how you play the game when there is a character on the other team should make them like significantly higher, like no doubt. And now on the other hand of power, we have Drifter. Spirit Drifter just nukes, man. It like just nukes. You just get like fucking one shot from his one, or sorry, one shot from his two, and like the character's just insane, right? He has natural gun damage because of his amp, right? You just buy like your gun spike, and then like you can still 1v1 people if it's like late game. You can still like shoot them with your gun and like actually be fine, even though you only have like hunters or stalkers. And dude, the character's just insanely strong. There's too much damage. Mark is insane, being able to teleport across the map and whatever, right? Ult is really strong for like area denial, being able to control mid boss, being able to control earn rift, all these things, being able to actually like engage in team fights in comparison to, you know, other characters where just like area denial ults are really strong. Like fucking 7 ult, like Lash ult is sometimes an area denial, Warden ult. All these ults are like really strong for just like controlling space, and Drifter's ult does it best. Drifter's ult does it best. I think Dynamo is like dog shit. Okay, I hate to say it. I love the Dynamo character, but in ranked, this character is just like absolutely dog shit, because you load in, you see a Dynamo on the other team. If you have Ivy, Infernace, Seven, Mo, Viper, like literally Sinclair unlocked. If you have these characters unlocked, you just counter swap him. Like he's going to play for his ult, and there is nothing that he can do if you just swap to the characters that counter him. Like this is true for every single character in the game, right? This is so true for every single character in the game. Lash, Haze, right? There's so many things that you can like swap to CC to in order to put out the character, but when their entire kit is built around this giant ultimate, Lash still does damage, right? Lash still is a character without his ultimate. Haze is still a character without her ultimate. The Dynamo character, like, just isn't. Like, he just isn't. Sure, there's Entangle and his stomps do a little bit of damage, but, you know, they've nerfed the fuck out of that. So I really just think Dynamo is, like, poopy dog tier. And also, like, people aren't counter swapping for other characters, but if they see a Dynamo, they're like, okay. Yeah, he wins lane because he has, like, Giga Sustain and, like, Entangle's insane, and Stomp does really good early damage, but, like, other than that, like, you just lose the game after that, because, like, if you get counterpicked. But, like, if you're not getting counterpicked, like, if this isn't a ranked tier list, if this is for standard matches, he's probably, like, a solid B or A tier character. Don't get me wrong. He's really strong. But, like, for the context of ranked, I just think that the being able to counterpick him is way too good. Graves, in my opinion, like, probably in B tier. I think she's slightly, like, higher than Calico in C tier, though. So, okay, Echo Shard Skulls, like Echo Shard Deadhead, is so good because they actually buffed it, because it doesn't have a cooldown, because the Echo Shard nerf that like adds the cooldown now, it's actually just like -5-second cooldown for Graves, which is like interesting, but like I don't think it's good, right? I don't think the Graves character is by any means good right now. I don't think you, like, if you're on the enemy team and you see a Graves with a lot of money, you're like, oh no, a Graves has a lot of money. But every other character ahead of Graves, if that character has a lot of money, you're like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't think the character is too great. Now, I think there's definitely things to be done, right? Wall's really good for mid-boss contest. Ult's just really good for controlling side lane pressure. I think she's like a fine character right now. I just think that there's characters that control side lane pressure and like actually control mid-boss pit like better than her, much better than her. Now, okay, Talon's in a weird spot, right? Because Talon is this snowbally character, right? So I naturally want to put her in like the B tier. I know it's a dude. Dude, I've been playing this game since 2024, and I've called Talon a she since like actually 2024. So like, suck my dick, bro. That is a grandmother. Okay, but besides for that, okay, Curse Trap, really Spirit Snare. Sorry, they changed the name. Really good for controlling mid boss pit. Right, Bird. It's a really good cooldown. Gunspike still really strong on her. Rain of Arrows is like fine, but like there is just a better flyer in the game. There's just a better flyer in the game. Absolutely a better flyer in the game. And like I would much rather just have a Vindicta on my team than a Grey Talon on my team. Like just there is no reason to have a Grey Talon on your team when you could have a like the same things that shut down Vindicta shut down Grey Talon, and I just don't think that the character is that great. Spirit Arrows, like they nuke, the bird's pretty good, but like there's just better things to be doing right now. Okay, Haze, yeah, I think this character sucks. I think this character sucks so bad, man. I think this character is like actually horrible. I think people aren't building her correctly, and like I think even if they were building her correctly, the character just sucks, man. Like there's so many better characters to shoot the enemies with. Like actually, I think she is the worst character to shoot the enemies with. I would rather have like Gun Lash on my team than Gun Haze, and it's just like. Dude, I had one game that a Wraith swapped to Haze. I'm like, okay, man. Like, GG. We were solo M1 and she swapped off Wraith to Haze. Like, okay, man. Like, yeah, we lost the game at that second. In that moment, we lost the game. So, it's just like, build's like fine, I guess, man. It's just like, I've played a little bit of Haze and it doesn't feel good. Like, nothing about her kit actually feels good right now. Now, Holiday. Holiday's kit feels really good. I think this character is super strong. Bounce pads are really strong to be able to rotate across the map. Lasso is probably like the second strongest pick tool in the game, if not third. Like combos up there. It's hard to actually rank the pick tools, but I think Holiday's just really strong. Barrel's new, crack shot's really good. You can start building into gun late game with the spiritual overflow buff. Like there's just so much that this character can actually do for the state of the game. And like, if there's a good Holiday on a team, the game is over, right? Like if you ever watch Lava Bolt play Holiday or Celeste, man, oh my god, bro. But like, okay, this character is very good at controlling the tempo of the game, and Lasso is up so often, as well as her just being able to like nuke people with barrels so often. I think she's really strong. I think she's really strong. And now Infernace right now is like arguably one of the worst M1s, but also like dash build's fine. Dash build's fine. Ult is really strong. Ult is like really strong for mid boss contest. Max ult makes it like gigantic. And like, I just think like the character's like fine. Once again, like the Headhunter Mystic Shot build is like interesting to say the least, but like I haven't actually seen it pop off. Like the Headhunter Mystic Shot build, it's like interesting, but like I don't think that he actually has enough impact in the mid game to be a strong character, right? And he just falls off late game because everybody's buying Play to dispel. Like literally, if there's an Infernace on the other team that is strong, and like it just doesn't matter if you're late game. So his build isn't strong enough in the mid game and gets countered late game. So it's just like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? All right, on to Geist. Geist, I think, is really strong. I think she's definitely one of the stronger M1s. I definitely think she's towards the top of this A tier. I think it's like Abrams, Holiday, Geist, and Bbop. I think that this is ordered correctly, but Geist, like, gun build is, like, still insanely strong. I don't think you ever play bomb build. I don't think you ever play bomb build. I think you're always playing gun Geist, but bombs do a ton of damage now, right? I don't know what they changed, or if, like, Geist players just realized, oh, let's put 2 points in bomb, or max bomb, in order to farm, but, like, it's just nukes. Like, it just nukes in lane. It does like 150. It does like 300 if you have some marks on you. And the character is just super strong in lane, super strong in mid game, has insane pick potential with swap. There's just like suck is super strong once you get max suck, and like you can start doing the old gun guy stuff. But like she just abuses 2 super strong items really well, right? She abuses Radiant Regen and she abuses Berserker as well as Spell Slinger. So I guess 3. But like she just like abuses 3 really strong items, and she's just like the best user of them. And like her gun damage, it's not anything crazy, but like once you scale, like obviously your gun damage becomes crazy once you scale. I think that the character is really strong. I think she's like probably the second or third best M1. She's definitely up there. She's definitely up there. I think the character. All right, on to Ivy. I think Ivy's really good. I think omnipresence, I think being able to rotate around the map really quickly is really, really strong this patch. I think being able to control the map, and dude, don't get me started on that Shires build. Don't get me started on that Shires build. All right, see you, man. Thank you for hanging out. Like, okay, I have only seen the Shires build lose in my games. I've only seen the A Shires build lose in my games. But every time I watch that guy play that build, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you for the follow. Every time I see A Shires play that build, it just stomps and stomps and stomps, man. It seems so good. I don't think I've ever seen him lose a mid-boss contest with the Echo Shard Stone form, and it just does so much damage once you get like Spirit Burn and all that stuff online. I think the build's like absolutely insane. And like, listen, characters weak-ish early game, very good in the mid game, and actually scales insanely well until the late game, right? Big AoE silence, big late game stuns, right? Big damage in the mid game. I think that the character is really strong, and arguably I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier. I think Ivy is super, super strong in this patch. Kelvin, on the other hand, he's another one of these like omnipresent characters. I think rotations are really, really strong in this patch. I do think that rotations are really, really strong in this patch. I just think that like his cooldowns aren't that important, right? Nade's a little bit annoying with the fucking stamina freeze. Beam's a little bit annoying with the slow, right? And Dome's like a really good cooldown if you have the right comp for it. But I just think that the character is like fine. I don't think that he's doing an insane amount of damage or an insane amount of healing. And I really just haven't seen Kelvin's pop off in my game, right? Dome's obviously pretty good for mid-boss contest. If you know how to use it right, that is, if you know how to use it right. I just think that the character is like completely fine. I think that he's completely fine. Lash. Okay. I've been playing a lot of Lash. I personally think that Lash is really good. Now, when I'm playing against or with Lash, I just don't think that the character is that good. I'm going to put it in like the top of B tier, bottom of A tier, probably closer to the bottom of A tier, but for the moment, I'm going to leave him in the top of B tier. I think ult's really strong, but once again, there's counter swapping now. There's counter swapping in ranked. So it's just like, oh no, there's a Lash on the other team. Let me pick Mo. Let me pick Rem. Let me pick a character with unstoppable built into their kit, like Abrams or Yamato, right? Viper, all these characters become a lot stronger when you know that there's going to be a Lash on the other team. And especially Lash players aren't swapping off their character, man. Like, Lash players are not swapping off their characters. So, like, I still think the ult's really strong. I still think Flog's really strong early. Also, I've been playing, like, a schizo Lash build. For my YouTube video, I'll probably put it on the screen right now, somewhere over here, probably. But it's like healing booster, resto locket, tank buster for just like an insane amount of healing from Flog. You actually get all of those items just in line as you're getting max Flog, and it's just insane. It's just so good. And I really think that the character just like he excels in the early game, he excels in the mid game, and like actually has value in the late game. I really, really think the character is pretty good. Talking about S tier, the queen of S tier. This character is so fucking stupid, man. Okay. First off, best early game pressure in the fucking video game. Best early game pressure in the video game by far. Like by far. You buy intensifying mag monster rounds. Get your tower at 5 minutes. That's it. That's what you do. And then you know what you do after you get your yellow lane tower at 5 minutes? Get the blue lane at 6 minutes and the green one at 7 minutes. You just go, okay, I want this tower. Okay, I want this tower. Okay, I want this tower. Okay, and that would be fine if that's all the character did. That would be fine if that was all the character did. But the second that she stops doing that, her turrets become Thanos, man. You just like absolutely control the map, every single portion of the map with your turrets, right? Your wall drops 2 turrets, right? Turrets drop 4 turrets, right? Like insane. That would be fine. But now you're trying to take mid boss. She has all of her turrets down. It's fine. Our character has Ricochet. It's fine. We have somebody with Ricochet. That's fine. She puts her 40% resist heal in the fucking pit, man. Like, she puts her 40%, 1 point in heal. 1 point in heal. She puts down 40% spirit resist for her entire fucking team, man. Like on a 30-second cooldown for some reason. But should not be a thing, bro. If they have a Fury Trance, if they have a Spirit Rest, if they have an Enchanter's Emblem, if they have a Resto Locket, if they have a Dispel Magic, they're just sitting at 60% resist for the love of the game. This character is so unbelievably broken. So unbelievably broken. I think Mina's like fine right now. I think she's definitely like towards the top of this, like towards the middle of B tier, definitely like closer to the top of B tier. I mean, super strong lane. Rake is just like infinite sustain, right? Rake is infinite sustain. Bats is infinite sustain. Love Bites is really strong. Her ult's like fine. And like she just snowballs really well, right? Like, once again, all the characters that snowball really well are going to be like B tier or A tier, and like depending on how well they snowball, they're going to be higher A tier or higher B tier, lower A tier or lower B tier, right? In comparison to like, you know, the characters just that like outright win the game for existing are in S tier. Mirage, dude, okay, this character, it's not like broken. I think he's definitely towards the bottom of A tier. I think, you know, Jin's Mark does 1 billion damage. That's fine. That's completely fine. Double Tornado, awesome, right? Scarabs, pretty good. They made it like really hard to get all of your max APs, right? You can really only max out 3 things per game now. It's very rare that you're going to max out all 4 things. So I think with how strong all of Mirage's max APs are, him not getting max ult until really, really late game is just like pretty good for the game. Like, I think it's really good for the game. I think Mirage being able to rotate across the map every 30 seconds with a 1000 barrier from Divine Nurse and the barrier that ult gives is just like stupid and shouldn't be a thing. But besides the point, I think that the character's just really strong. Scarabs are really good. He's a lane bully that also scales well into the late game, and I really don't think that you can like hate the character for that. Mo, this character's like pretty Thanos. This character's like, I'm considering putting in S tier. I think the character's like super good. Does a shit ton of damage, just survives like forever. I think the character is just like super, super good. Burrow changes are insane. Item changes are insane. Ult changes are insane. I think the character's like really, really fucking good. Really strong lane, has so much sustain in lane. Also being able to just like fuck off at 3 minutes and do the tunnel boxes, super strong for Mo. Super strong for Mo. Disarm's a really good cooldown with how rampant carries are, right? Carries are a very important part of the team right now. I mean, as they always are, but I feel like games are decided by carries. So being able to force their dispel early is really good on a cooldown rather than on an item, right? And being able to, you know, by disarming hexes and Arctic Blast and Silence Waves and Burrow Return Fire is like insanely broken. They just like do quintillion damage to themselves if they keep shooting you. Character's really good in early, mid, and pretty good in late game. So I think he's like top of A tier, but like not like game defining. I think all of these characters are game defining in S. I haven't seen much Paige running around. And I don't really know why, right? Barrier's super strong. She's probably one of the strongest laners in the game. Vortex Web Reed is still like an insane build. Surge of Power on shields, like really nuts. And like, it's just like, I guess it's because she doesn't scale well into the late game when everybody has counter spells and dispels and unstoppables. But like, even then, being able to force those cooldowns is still really important. I don't know. I think Paige arguably should be higher, but I just probably haven't seen enough of her running around. I might have to make another tier. I think we'll do this. I do this very often, but my fault, guys. This one will be S tier and this one will be S plus. I think all of these characters are S plus by far, but I think it's probably more like, this. These characters are A, probably Holiday and S. I think it's probably more like this. I think it's probably more like this. Speaking about arguing with idiots, I think my take on Paradox is pretty bad. I think like Carbine builds like fine. Swap's like really good cooldown, but I just don't think the character's like that good right now. It might be rage bait. But I don't think that the character is like that insane. Really just like double bomb got nerfed to the ground. Balls are still really good. You know, Swap's still a really good pick thing, but I think the character just keeps going down and down and down and down in value. And, you know, one day they're going to buff her a little bit, buff Mystic Shot, buff Reverb a little bit. And, you know, she's going to become insane again. But I really just don't think that the character is that great right now. Really, like, she has okay mid-boss contest, really good pick potential. But, like, I don't know. It's just, like, really, really nerfed. Really, really nerfed. Pocket. This character's like Thanos. This character's like top of S tier, right? Maybe S plus tier. Maybe S plus tier. Affliction's one of the best ultimates in the game. Briefcase is like one of the best dodge tools in the game. Also does a ton of damage, as well as, you know, just like his whole combo doing a ton of damage. And yeah, Cloak, the character is just insane, right? Has an insane of early game pressure. One of the best roaming characters in the game with one of the best ultimates in the game. Also an insane mid-boss contest. Like, the character is just super, super, super strong and scales really, really well, as as just farming really well. Just completely great. Leo, thanks for the share. Also, Noah, I don't know if you're still here, man. I saw your follow earlier. I forgot to shout it out. Somebody was asking about Rem. I think Rem is, like, probably the best, like, true support in the game. I think he's the best true support in the game. And for that reason, I'm going to put him towards, like, the topish, towards A tier. Right. Echo Shard heal got nerfed to all hell. Echo Shard tag along got nerfed to all hell. Pillows, like, whatever. It's really good for, like, getting your cooldowns back. But helpers and his ult, man. Helpers and his ult. Oh my god. Being able to get resources from the enemy side of the map, being able to, like, go into tunnels, all this stuff about the character, like, rotations are really quick because of tunnels. Ult's probably one of the strongest ults in the game. Just, like, character is super strong for those reasons. And he's also just doesn't have the weakness that other supports have of being weak, right? If you get Dovon as a Paige or a Kelvin or not a Sinclair, but like another support character, right? A Vindicta if you're playing support Vin and Ivy, right? Sure, some of them have tools to try and keep themselves alive, but if you get Dovon as a Rem, you just, like, die. Like, you just die. 7. I think the character's, like, fine. I think he's one of the better M1s. He's definitely, like, towards the top. Just being able to scale and, like, actually just, like, outright win a game by yourself is really good, right? I still think he's worse than Geist, right? Because what makes a really good M1 right now is going to be a character that can stand their own in the mid game and then scale as well. Geist can stand their own in the mid game, right? Mirage can stand his own in the mid game. Wraith, Viper can stand their own in the mid game. Victor can stand his own in the mid game. Scaling characters rather, not just M1s. Being able to live and survive and win 1v1s is what makes a really good M1 right now. And 7 just doesn't do that very well. He just doesn't do that very well. He needs to be strong in order to win his ones and his team fights. Excuse me, guys. I just ate breakfast. Warden does it as well. He's pretty good at winning 1v1s with his ult. But just the fact that he scales so much higher than this Mirage character just makes him... Yo, I am a Shiv player, so I'm going to preface by saying that I am a Shiv player. This character is really good. Dude, I fucking suck at him. like right now, I just cannot win a game on this character, and for that, I am just, like, so pissed. Like I cannot play the character right now. I have, like, almost 1,000 games on Shiv. I have almost 1,000 games on Shiv. My movement's insane, right? I'm really good at the character, but, like, I just can't play it in this fucking meta, bro. I just, like, I'm 7k souls at, like, 12 minutes, and, like, I'm, like, 11k souls at, like, 15, and, like, sure, my ult shows up, and, like, maybe I get a few kills, and, like, once I get max dash, I can start doing stuff, but, like, I just feel like I have no fucking impact. I just feel like I have no fucking impact on the character. I just, like, no idea. On to Silver. I think this character's, like, fine right now. I think she's definitely towards the top of B tier. I think frontline characters are just really good right now. Right? You need a frontline character. Silver, unfortunately, is not that great of a frontline character, right? Because you need to be in ult form to actually be a frontline character. I really think that she's just fine. Her ult is, like, actually pretty strong. It actually does things in comparison to, like, you know, other people and other characters' ults that exist, like the Shiv character. Sure, it's an execute. Okay, I'm just coping. But, like, Silver she's a really strong laner. Her rotations are really good, right? Being able to show up to another lane, pop your ult, and just, like, insta-win that lane for other people. I just think the character's fine. Like, she doesn't have, like, great mid-boss contest. She doesn't have great pick potential, but she's just, like, a fine character. Okay, Sinclair is fucking insane right now. Like, whatever you do, don't pick Sinclair, though. Don't pick Sinclair. Whatever you do, don't like queue it into the ranked game as Sinclair. Go queue for Warden, queue for Viscus, queue for whatever the hell you want. Preferably another support character so that you're not swapping off of a like M1 character into a support character. But queue for that. And then if you see, oh, they have a Paradox, oh, they have a Lash, oh, they have a 7, oh, they have a Dynamo. Oh, I'm just gonna swap Sinclair and then insta-win, right? Or Pocket, or Mo, or McInness, right? Like all these characters that have super like broken ultimates. You just swap off of them and go to Sinclair. You just like insta-win. You like actually characters like super strong right now. Probably like the middle higher end of S tier. I think this character is super. I really can't put an S tier. Excuse me, I really can't put an M1 below A tier. Like, I really can't put an M1 below A tier. And, like, Venador is, like, a prime example of this. The character's, like, completely fine right now. Completely fine. The character, like, doesn't do anything crazy right now, but he still just, like, wins the game if he gets farm. He just, like, still wins the game if he gets farm. Like, the character just, like, it's fine, bro. It's fine, but he scales. And, like, being able to queue up into a ranked game and know that you are going to be an M1, it's awesome. It's awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have fucking any M1s unlocked, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Victor's in the same book, man. Victor just like, he scales so well, bro. Refresher's insane. He runs heroic, Hunter's Aura, bro. Suppressor's a really good item, right? Just being able to build these items that are just like really good on the character is fucking awesome. He's like okay in lane. Pain Battery's really good. It's fine, bro. The character's just like really good. It's just like, okay. Refresher late game, he's like one of the best mid-boss contest characters. Like there's just so much about this character that it's so good. I can't talk about it all. He's a lane bully with Pain Battery. He has a lot of HP late game, and he has 3 health bars late game. Character's really good. Character's really good. I think Vindicta's like giga broken right now. I think she's like honestly towards the top of S tier, if not S plus tier. But I have 2 characters that I want to put in S plus tier, and I feel like 7 S plus tier characters is too many. I just think that like Vindicta is super strong right now. Being able to, if you scale, if you snowball, play one build and like actually pop the fuck off for the rest of the game is insane. But then if you don't, being able to go, okay, I'll buy Alkfire, okay, I'll buy Duration, okay, I'll buy Echo Shard, maybe, right? Being able to like swap between these playstyles is just so insane. So insane. I think the character's super strong. Merkbag's the best item in the game. Spiritual Overflow's the 2nd or 3rd best item in the game. And she just like uses both of those items insanely well. Insanely hard to counter. You just buy like Counterspell, Indomitable, or like Unstoppable. And because you have damage built into your kit with the fucking snipe stacks, because you have damage built into your kit, you're allowed to build fucking 90k of green items because you just will still do damage because you have it built into your kit. It's just insane, guys. Who would have thought of this? Okay. Just character is so strong right now, right? The second that you unlock ult, being able to go, okay, fly up into the sky and then go snipe somebody in blue lane from blue lane. Too easy to counter, somebody just said, bro. Too easy to counter, bro. She builds Counterspell, Dispel, Unstoppable, Indomitable, Juggernaut. Like, actually, Vindicta forces the other team to buy 3 knockdowns. And even if they do, bro, if they accidentally press 2 of them at the same time, they lose, bro. They just lose. Oh my god, man. Okay, character is just absolutely insane. Arguably S plus tier. I still think maybe these characters are better than her. Because once again, Vindicta's good. Vindicta's good. But you can counterpick her. You can counterpick her. You can absolutely counterpick her, right? You see a Vindicta on the other team. Oh, I have Yamato unlocked. Oh, I have Mo. Oh, I have Lash. Oh, I have Rem. Right? You can go and you can pick these characters and just hate crime her. You could just like take her out of the fucking sky, man. So like maybe that's why she's not S plus tier. You can't counterpick McInness. You can't counterpick Dorman. You can't counterpick Billy. You can't counterpick Drifter. These characters are crazy, man. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. Viscus, Viscosity, Viscodo. This green guy. Viscus, he's pretty freaking good, man. He's pretty good. Top of B tier. Okay. Sup, it's Henry from TikTok. What's up, Turpix? Thank you. Welcome in, Henry. Okay. Viscus, guys. This character he does a ton of damage, But it's the same thing, right? If you don't get strong, you can just go like Echo Shard Cube and like Rescue Beam, right? And just play like a support build or a frontline build with ball build, right? Being able to like swap from one build to another and like actually be able to play like a dynamic play style based off of the state of the game is absolutely insane. Echo Shard Ball like does a ton of damage with like the Express Shot, Mystic Shot stuff. It's still pretty good. Punch builds like whatever, right? It's good. But also like, dude, if you watch some of these Viscus players, if you watch Dread, if you watch fucking Liz, if you watch fucking Goober, man, these characters they're just insane at the character. Dude, shout out them. I think the character is like he does a lot of game damage early game and like actually like is able to sustain into the late game. Hey, Slaughter, thank you for sharing the live, guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the follow, the roses, the likes, all that stuff, man. So do you think the nerfs killed him? I don't think that he was like that broken beforehand. I really don't think that he was that oh, excuse me. I don't think that he was that broken beforehand. Viper is just like fucking insane, man. This character is just like Giga Thanos, right? Okay, T-Bird's going like Spirit build right now early, right? I think it's like whatever. Hitting Spirit Spike for like higher execute threshold is like pretty good, right? I still think going God early is better, but okay. Besides the point, being able to just like execute somebody early game, rotate to another lane, execute somebody, rotate to another lane, execute. Still insane, right? That's insane. But on top of that, she is like one of the best mid-game 1v1ers in the game. Like actually just one of the best mid-game 1v1 characters in the game. And then late game, she also just like scales insane, right? With Merc Mag, Spiritual Overflow, the two best items in the fucking game, man. You just build those items and then you insta-win. You just insta-win. It's just fucking insane, man. So I really just think that this character is like just so fucking good, man. Also, like you don't need to aim on the character. You just build split shot, man. You just build split shot and then you win. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I think the character is so good. Like, really strong early game, really strong mid game, really strong late game. Wow, we have an S tier character. Yay. Okay. I think Warden's like definitely on the lower end of M1s and like arguably like mid B tier. Now like old Warden's good, right? Gun Warden's good. Frontline Warden's like whatever, but like I don't know. I really think this character just like needs to be ahead to actually have impact, right? Mirage can still do stuff from behind. 7 obviously can't, but he has the tools to get to ahead really easily. Geist can still do stuff from behind, right? Vindicta can still do stuff from behind. Viper doesn't do stuff from behind, but also like she's just like Thanos. Warden on the other hand, like sure his ult's like fine if you're behind, right? You live for a little while longer than you would have, but the character's just like whatever. He's not too strong early game. He's not too strong mid game. He's not too strong late game. Guys, what do we have? A B tier character. Okay, Wraith. Wraith is like by far the best M1 in the fucking game, man. This character is just like absolute fucking Thanos, man. This character's so good. Oh, yo, Turtle Lord. Sorry, I didn't see the follow on the purple app. Thank you. This character, like, okay, she has the best farming potential in the game with fucking Swift Striker, Tesla bullets and like full auto, right? Just like actually insane farming potential. And then she just like scales and then wins, bro. She just wins. I actually don't understand how the character wins. She farms better than Viper, farms better than Pocket, farms better than 7, farms better than Gun. Like she just farms better than every other character in the game and then just wins, bro. Like that is just what the character does now. Plain and simple. Dude, this character is just like absolutely insane. Yamato, final character, guys. Yamato is she's just like fine. I think the character is like fine. I think the character is good, right? Has good mid boss contest, good damage in the early and mid games. Really tanky in the late game, right? Like, and if you get ahead, like you're really strong. I think she's definitely like one of the better spirit nukers in the game. Like better than Lash, better than Celeste, better than Apollo. I think that this is like correct, right? I think that this is correct. Grapple's busted, right? Ult's really strong. She heals a lot off of her 3. Reverb's really strong on her, but I really think that she's just like, she's great.